What's up, y'all? It's Poncho coming at y'all with another video. Hope y'all doing good, staying safe during this quarantine. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on in the news. If you're on social media or you're watching any type of TV or any like sort of news app on your phone, you know what's been going on lately in Minneapolis. Unfortunately, we all know what happened a few days ago with George Floyd. He was a black man who was unfortunately murdered by the police unjustly. And I feel like a lot of people are making videos, a lot of different people are talking about this situation, but I think a lot of people need to talk about the hypocrisy that's going inside of the Christian community. Mind you, in Proverbs 31, 8 to 9, it talks about speaking up for the poor, speaking out against justice. Justice is something that's on God's heart. That's what a lot of Christians forget. Social justice is important to him. One of his greatest commandments is that we love each other. And obviously a lot of people aren't loving each other right now. But that's not necessarily what I want to talk about right now. What I want to talk about is a lot of the protest that's going on. Now, from this protest, you can obviously see that people are angry. People are protesting. That's what happens. People are protesting against what happened to their community. You saw what was going on with Target, and a lot of people are getting mad. Oh, why are they looting? But it seems like they're more concerned with inanimate objects inside of Target than they are with George Floyd or with other black bodies that have unfortunately been slain by the police. And this is one of the problems that I have with Christians when coming to this certain point. It's the typical Christian response. Hate can't drive out hate. Let's not use violence. Jesus didn't want to use violence. Jesus wouldn't do something like this. Oh, really? Jesus wouldn't do something like this? What about the people that were trying to sell stuff inside of the temple? What did Jesus do? He flipped over tables. He started whipping the tables. He got mad too. His anger was justified. Jesus was mad because they were perverting the house of his father. There were people who were coming, who traveled long distance to celebrate Passover, and they were taking advantage of those people. They were doing it in the temple. They were selling cattle. They were doing, I'm pretty sure the whole thing, when you have to buy your faith or whatever, they were doing stuff like that. They were perverting and they were taking advantage not only of the people, but they were taking advantage of Jesus. And I think that's what a lot of Christians, white Christians, are doing right now. They're just taking advantage of Jesus. They're just using his name to defend. Like, oh, Jesus wouldn't do this, Jesus wouldn't do this. And then they just portray that as their argument. When in reality, Jesus would be so angry. Jesus would probably be with those protesters right now. There's just so much shit to talk about with this situation that it's just really sad. I can't even open up my phone. I can't even open up any social media, anything without seeing this situation. And I'm not saying this situation should be censored. People need to know about this. People need to know what's going on. People need to learn about the protests, why the protests are happening. These protests aren't violent. These are people responding to state-sanctioned violence. What happened in Target, the CEO, he owes millions of dollars. You think he's going to be concerned about that little Target? No, he'll be all right. He still got breach. And one thing that's really getting me mad is not even Christian people, but just like not even white Christians, but just a lot of white people in general are asking, black people like, oh, so if you believe in this, then educate me. Like black people aren't there to educate you about their struggle. If you want to know about something, go look it up on Google. Maybe they sent you to watch this video. Colin Kaepernick took the knee during those NFL games. Conservatives, Republicans, white folks were still complaining. But now that black people are moving onto the street and they're standing up for themselves, now people got a problem. Didn't seem like the police had a problem with those white people that were protesting against this whole corona lockdown when they were walking around with AR-15s in freaking town hall. No white people were met with tear gas. No white people were met with police brutality. They were fine. They got to go home at the end of the day and just relax. Us as Christians, what we should be doing is we should be praying for these people. We should be supporting these people. All the times Christians say violence, violence, violence. This isn't violence. Jesus didn't stand around. Jesus taught us that we need to stick up for ourselves. We need to stick up for our brothers. We need to defend our brothers. We have a responsibility for other people, And this is just a little short, quick video that I wanted to make just because I felt like it really needs to be said. I have a lot of Christian followers. I have a lot of Christian people who follow me. And me personally, I don't really consider myself Christian no more. I'm definitely someone who believes in Jesus, someone who believes that Jesus was sent to forgive me for my sins. I definitely believe Jesus is my Lord and Savior, but I would not consider myself a Christian. I cannot align myself with the teachings and with the beliefs that some of these people believe in. Honestly, that's it for today. It's a really short video. Like I said, I hope y'all have a great day, man. Please be safe out there. If you're in Minneapolis, man, God bless you. God protect you. And I hope that, you know, people will understand. People will stand up for the black community, because it seems like people just step on the black community and they just reap the benefits from the community. And that even goes the same for some communities, some people, other communities that are people of color, and other communities that are indigenous. We need to be able to fight with our brothers. We can't make this about ourselves. We can't put our struggles on top of our brother's struggle. How hypocritical does that make us when our brother is talking about a struggle and then we bring up our own? Yes, Native people deal with the police, and I know I'm backtracking here and I'm probably going on a different subject, but yes, Native people deal with the police. Yes, Hispanic people do, brown Hispanic and black Hispanic people deal with the police. Yes, it's an issue, but right now we're talking about black issues. This is an incident of a black man who was shot, and we need to stand with our brothers. So please, y'all, please be safe, man. Have a good day, and I hope to see you soon.